my name is Tom Sawyer. I don't want to be no doctor or no lawyer. Fishing by the river, that's the only place to be. I want to be free sitting under a tree, that's me. These are the stories of Tom Sawyer. Me and Unc Finn just playing by the river. Chasing that steamboat teacher, let me be. I want to be free sitting under a tree. That's me!
To say nothing much happens in a town as small as ours is probably an understatement. But every once in a while, something special like a troupe of actors comes to town. Take today, for instance. A group is going to be putting on a play called Trials and Tribulations of Little Lisette. Lisette was the real name of the young actress who was the star of the play. And after me and Huck laid eyes on her, we had to see this play no matter what it cost. I promised Huck I would buy his ticket too, and that had me worried. You see, the tickets cost 15 cents apiece, and my 3 cents weren't enough to buy one, much less 2 tickets. On top of all that, I knowed I couldn't borrow it from Aunt Polly, 'cause it was just yesterday she told me I couldn't have no more. Then she said I'd have to earn whatever money she gave me from now on. I thought long and hard, but the more I thought, the more I felt there was just no way I was gonna be able to keep my promise to Huck. Where there's a will, there's a way, they say, and all I really needed was one good idea, but it just wouldn't come to me. Then the answer dawned on me. Sid, of course. He's always got money. Why didn't I think of that before? Hey, Sid, old buddy, wake up. Get up, Sid.
Tom, let me sleep.
Hey, Sid, come on, this is really important.
It's vacation time and I get to sleep in late, so leave me alone.
But, Sid, this is a matter of life and death.
Life and death?
Well, sorta. I made a promise to Huck, you see. And now I don't think I can keep my word, so I need some advice from you. It's important to keep promises we make to friends, don't you agree?
Yeah, sure it is.
But what if circumstances are such that I just can't do what I said I'd do, through no fault of my own?
A promise is a promise.
I know that, and I sure don't want to let Huck down.
Yeah? Quite a problem.
I need your help. I just don't think I could live with myself if I don't come through for my friend. My name would be Mud, Sid.
Gee, what did you promise to him?
It's really nothing that important. It's just, well...
What is it, Tom?
Well, it's like this, Sid. And I ain't joshing you none. You're the only person in the world I can ask for help.
But how can I help?
Does that mean you're willing to help me out, then?
I'll help you any way I can. You know that, right?
You will. You have no idea how much this means to me. I can't thank you enough. Hooray!
Tom, you're squeezing me too hard.
So how much money have you got stashed away for a rainy day, Sid?
Not very much. I bought a couple books yesterday.
I don't need very much. How much you got?
All I got left is 32 cents.
Gee, I thought you'd have a lot more than that.
Well, how much money do you have saved up, Tom?
Shucks, I've only got 3 pennies left.
What's all this talk about money leading up to anyhow? Must be something pretty important to be waking me up this early in the morning.
I thought for sure you'd had more money than that, but that's all I need, so I'll appreciate you letting me borrow it.
Nothing doing.
Why not? You just said you'd help me any way you could, and I'm depending on you.
Yeah, but I didn't know that meant lending you money when I said that I'd help you, Tom.
But, Sid, you promised me.
Can I help some other way?
No, what I need is money. All right, just let me borrow 27 cents. That's really all I need, because I got 3 cents.
Well, why do you need so much?
Well, you see, in order to keep my promise, I need to have 30 cents altogether.
Wait a minute. I'm getting it. You want to see the play today, that's it.
Well, yes, Sid, of course I do.
You know tickets are 15 cents a piece, don't you?
I know, but Huck didn't have any money, see, and so I promised to pay his way in to see the play.
I guess you can't go back on that promise to Huck. All right, I'll lend you the money for Huck's ticket.
You will? Thanks, Sid.
I'm going to the play too, so I need 15 cents.
Huh? But you wouldn't like the play.
Well, yes, I would. I enjoy plays.
But what if Aunt Polly doesn't let you go? You haven't even asked her permission, have you?
Doesn't matter what she says. I'm going to that play, Tom, mark my word. And I can only spare enough money for Huckleberry.
It was easy to understand why Sid wanted to see the play. You see, David Garlick II and his troupe of actors were famous in these here parts. And the word had spread like wildfire that Lisette, their star performer, was an entertainer not to be missed. Why, even Huck had been taken by her when he met her at the town water well yesterday.
Lisette, is that you?
I beg your pardon, do we know each other? I don't believe I've had the pleasure of your acquaintance.
You sure have. Yesterday, at the old town water well. Now, do you remember me?
Oh, yes, I remember Huck, right?
Yeah, you taking a walk?
I have some time before the play starts. I thought a walk would be very nice. Do you live in that house?
Well, I call it home for now.
What about your parents? They live there, too?
I don't have any parents. I live by myself.
Gee, I'm sorry to hear that.
Hey, I'm going to be coming to see you in that there play today.
Yes, please come. But I want you to attend as my guest.
Really?
You won't have to pay. I'll just leave a ticket for you at the box office. Besides, I wouldn't feel right if you had to pay.
You don't have to worry about that, ma'am. My best friend Tom Sawyer's going to buy me a ticket. We're going to be coming to see your show together.
Well, that's a real good friend you have there.
Yeah, me and Tom goes back a long way, since we was kids.
Tom Sawyer? I think he may be the one who helped me put up posters yesterday.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like Tom, all right. He's friendly.
He's nice. I surely do envy people who have friendships like yours.
I figured you'd have a lot of friends.
Not so. Since we always move around so much, you see, it's very difficult to make friends. Almost impossible.
Never thought of that.
If I walk down a ways, will I be able to get a good view of the Mississippi?
Well, now, the best view of the Mississippi's up in my living room.
Ah.
No, sirree, Bob. I told you no more advances on your allowance, young man.
I'm asking for a loan, not an advance.
Why are you so all-fired anxious to see this play anyhow?
Aunt Polly, I'll just die if I don't get to see that play today.
That's a lot of hogwash.
It's not hogwash. I gotta see it. Oh, Aunt Polly, I'm begging you, please let me borrow just 15 cents.
How do you propose to pay me back? That is, if I lend it to you.
I can work for it.
I haven't said I'll do it yet. Do you promise me faithfully you'll pay off your debt?
I promise I'll pay it back.
You haven't told me how yet.
Well, maybe you could take it out of my next week's allowance in advance, Aunt Polly.
No, that's absolutely out of the question.
But why? Oh, gee, Aunt Polly.
I'm going to find some kind of chore for you to do, and then afterwards I'll pay you the 15 cents, all right?
Boy! Thank you, Aunt Polly.
I'm not so sure you should be thanking me already, Tom, because I haven't told you yet what chore I've got planned for you.
I don't care as long as I can earn 15 cents, Aunt Polly. Golly, I'm so happy I could shell peas for a whole year.
Stop it, will you?
Wait a second, Jim.
I'm a-waiting. Now you just picks up your feet. I'll go slow. Are you ready now?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, Tom. Now here we go. Real slow. One step at a time.
All right, easy now. I can make it. Boy, this is heavy.
You okay, Tom?
Yeah,
Can't say as how I agree with Miss Polly making you have to carry such a heavy load.
don't blame her, Jim. Truth is, I asked her to let me.
I'll help you. Watch out.
Well, we finally finished loading the wagon.
Ha! Yeah.
You see, for my 15 cents, I had to help Jim haul some old furniture across town to the Ferguson ranch. We didn't have no use for it any longer, so Aunt Polly had sold it to Mr. Ferguson. We had to travel 3 whole miles to get to the ranch, and I was just hoping and praying we'd get back in time for me to see the play. I sure hope we can get back home by 2 o'clock, Jim.
Don't you worry. The wagon's going to be empty on the way back, and we'll make real good time, Tom.
But the play begins at 2:15.
We'll get you there.
suppose we could go just a little faster, please?
It's just beautiful, really, really beautiful.
Sure is a sight, ain't it? I really like it a lot.
That whistle that I'm hearing, it sounds like it's a riverboat on its way to New Orleans. You know, that's my hometown, New Orleans. That's the best part of being an actress, being able to travel on the riverboat. Have you ever been to New Orleans?
Me? No, I haven't.
I suppose you not having any kin, it'd be really difficult for you to journey all the way down to New Orleans.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I should be going now. It's getting late. You see, otherwise they'll think I've escaped again.
You've run away?
Yes. Twice since I joined up with this troupe, I've made an attempt to run away from them. I don't feel the need to run away from them anymore.
I figured for sure you were that troop master's daughter.
No, I was sold to the troop master by my father when I was just a little baby.
What? That's awful.
Seems like you and I have a lot more in common than either of us thought at first. Gotta go.
Wait, I want to ask you something.
What?
Sounds to me like the people in that acting company mistreat you somewhat.
Sometimes.
Yeah? Are you telling me they beat you?
If I'm bad.
What? How can they do that to a helpless little girl?
I'm young, Huck, but I'm not helpless. And I can't be stubborn. There's only so much I'm willing to put up with. It's really not quite as bad as it may sound. I mean, there are also some rewards.
How come you put up with that anyway?
Well, when you have a career like mine, you learn that you must take the bitter with the sweet, as they say. I love acting, I guess.
Hey, Huck.
Huh? Oh, hi, Sid. What brings you up to these parts? Tom's not here if you're looking for him.
I brought you the money for your play ticket.
But what happened to Tom? Ain't he going to see the play?
I don't know. He's gone to the Ferguson Ranch on an errand for Aunt Polly. He's helping Jim.
But he said he was going to go see the show with us, Sid.
He said he'd try and make it back in time.
Huck, I have to go now. I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye, Lisette. Be careful. I'll see you for sure this afternoon.
Oh, my gosh.
Lisette, that there's Tom Sawyer's brother, Sid. Sid, meet Lisette.
So, you're Tom's brother, are you? You don't look anything like him, but you sure are a good-looking boy. Please, come see the play.
Bye now, Lisette.
Bye, Huck. I really liked meeting you.
Well, Sid, what do you think?
I tell you what,
What's that, Sid?
I just this minute fell desperately in love. See you later.
I ain't seen a real stage show in Neighborhood.
I'm just saying nothing. I've been to 2 county. Let's go see stage theater. I can't wait to see that show.
Dan, is that you? What can you see?
Just about through with it.
Oh, hi, Becky. Nah, there's nothing to see. The stage is empty.
Have you seen any of the actors walking around in there?
No, they're probably over at the hotel resting up. Huh, Joe?
Probably.
Who are you looking for, Becky?
Didn't Tom come with you?
We've been around here all day today, Becky, and neither of us have seen hide nor hair of him anywheres about. Isn't that right, Joe?
Yep.
Oh, well, we've got 2 more hours before the play begins anyway.
That's true, Becky, but it's just not like Tom not to be here hanging around. Shoot, I wouldn't expect old Tom to miss this for anything in the world.
Oh. Hey, Jim, look, there's the Ferguson Ranch.
Oh, no, it ain't, Tom. That there's the Cooper Ranch.
I'm sure it's the Ferguson place.
You look a little closer, Tom. You'll see I'm right.
It is the Cooper Ranch after all.
You don't have to be in such a hurry, Tom. I told you I was going to get you to the play on time, and I will. There's the Ferguson Ranch, Tom, right up the road a piece there. You see it?
Well, hurry up, Jim.
Hold your horses. We'll get there soon enough.
Listen, do you hear that, Mother?
What, dear?
Don't you hear it?
I guess they're getting ready to begin their show.
It's just the opening festivities. I certainly hope Tom gets back in time to see them.
Tell me, do you think I was too hard on Tom?
Maybe you were. Maybe you weren't, Mother.
Listen here, y'all. We're much obliged you're bringing his furniture out so quick and everything.
You're welcome, Mr. Ferguson.
Next time, y'all have to stay a spell longer so I can give you a taste of my apple pie.
Maybe next time. Bye now.
Bye.
Be sure to thank your Aunt Polly for us.
I sure will.
Goodbye, Tom.
Bye. Let's get going.
All right, Tom.
Jim was sure true to his word. As a matter of fact, I don't remember ever traveling on a wagon so fast. Of course, I wanted him to go faster, but as he promised, we were making good time getting back to town.
Hey, Tommy, when's the show gonna start? That's what I'd like to
Anyway, that's what I should have told him.
Sure hope it starts pretty soon, 'cause I'm getting tired of waiting.
So, what do you think?
I have confidence in Tom. He'll show up.
Hey, Huck!
Becky, hi.
Hi, Sid. Isn't Tom coming to see the play?
He said he'd be here.
Well, where is he then?
Giddy up. Giddy up.
We gotta go faster, Jim, faster.
Can't go no faster, Tom. Horse will fall and get hurt.
Oh, I'll be late.
There, that's perfect.
Where in the world could Tom be, Becky? If he hadn't have promised to lend me the money to see the play, he wouldn't have had to go all the way up to Ferguson Ranch in the first place.
Why didn't he just ask me for the money?
It's really kind of awkward for a guy to ask a girl for money.
Do you think he'll make it, Huck?
Well, if he doesn't, I'm going to feel real guilty.
Yeah. Yeah. Giddy up. Get on. You okay, Tom?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for coming to Davitt Garlick's II's company of actors' special children's performances this afternoon. The show is about to begin. It would be nice if we actors were independently wealthy. Unfortunately, we are not, so we shall be collecting a fee from each and every one of you for today's diversion.
Come on, Tom. Time's a-wasting. You should have been here already.
15 cents, the publicly announced price of admission. The hat will be passed amongst you, and shortly thereafter the play will begin for your enjoyment and pleasure.
Hi, Lisette. Do you remember me?
Of course, you're Tom's brother. Is he coming to the play?
He should be getting here any minute.
Tell the truth. It's hopeless, isn't it?
I wouldn't say that.
But chances of you fixing it right away are slim, aren't they?
I'm doing the best I can. Have a little faith, Tom.
Jim, I just gotta get to town in time to see the play.
This ought to do it. Uh-oh.
What?
Sorry, Tom. It's going to take a little more time than I thought. I sure feel bad I let you down.
Well...
But I think I can still do it.
I'm gonna run back to town. See ya.
You best stay here now, Tom.
I can't, Jim. I gotta see that play.
But it's more than a mile.
I know, but I don't have any choice.
If I get the wheel fixed in time, I'll pick you up. Here.
Plays don't come to St. Pete but once a year, and that's reason enough to be running all the way to town. But I promised Huck we'd see the play together, and I was gonna keep my promise.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, without further ado, we now present for your amusement and pleasure the play for which you have been waiting, The Trials and Tribulations of Little Lisette.
I gotta do something.
Enjoy the show.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold everything. Wait. You can't start yet.
I beg your pardon. Why not?
'Cause Tom's not here yet. It won't hurt nothing if you wait another couple minutes for Tom before you start.
Who is this Tom?
My friend, a paying customer.
I'm afraid it's highly irregular. We don't even know if your friend is coming to the play. And these people have been waiting. I can't ask them to wait a minute longer.
Huh? Come on, everybody. Just be patient a few more minutes. Tom's going to make it, I promise. You wouldn't want him to miss the show, would you? You're all his friends, aren't you?
Huck's right. Tom will get here.
I think we should wait a little longer.
If Tom
Quiet down. Please, quiet down. What?
For whatever it's worth, I'd like to wait for him, too.
I can't hold him off much longer.
In my entire career, I've never held a curtain this long. This is preposterous. We've waited long enough.
Please, just a few moments longer.
I won't allow it. I tell you, the curtain is going up. We aren't going to wait any longer. I've decided that this Tom can come to see one of our evening performances.
Hey, Aunt Polly would never let Tom see an evening performance. They're only for grown-ups.
Be that as it may, we shall continue. The show must go on. Let the show begin.
There he is. Hey, hold it just another minute. I see Tom coming now. Hurry, Tom, hurry. He's plumb tuckered out. Hey, come on, you can make it. Hurry up, Tom, hurry. Come on, I saved your seat. He made it, everybody. Tom made it. I told you he would.
Made it.
Oh, no. Speak to me. Here you go. Come on now. Sid told me about everything you done for me today. I want to thank you.
Did I make the show, Huck?
You sure did, partner.
That's good.
Well, better late than ever, huh, Tom?
Hasn't started yet.
Finally, let the show begin!
After all the trouble I went through that day, there's something I learned. Keeping a promise makes you feel good. It tightens the bonds of friendship, too.
These are the stories of Tom Sawyer. Me and Unc Finn just playing by the river. Chasing that steamboat teacher, let me be.